Hello, I don't know what to do for an intro, but today I'm going to be going over blending glow specifically, because I feel like there's not nearly enough videos on creating out there. But first off, there's the blending option, alright? You can find this when you make a new color. I was not aware of this existence until really recently. So if you take a color and set it to blending, basically what it does is it behaves as actual light. So here's a level with blending and without blending. I mean, call me crazy, but I think the first one's a lot better. But now we have two pieces of glow. One I'm going to assign a red color with blending and one without. So there's the difference between the two. And the difference is when two blending objects are put near to each other, the light combines like that. But if a non-blending object and a blending object combined, there will be no effect. It'll just overlap. So it kind of does what it says. When it says blending, it's blending the light together. And next, what we're going to talk about is HSV. If you're a real person, then you've noticed in real life, light at the center of where it's coming from is brighter than the rest of it. How do we replicate this in Geometry Dash? Saturation. Saturation affects how white a color gets. So you can see the red's turning white and a pink color and back to red. Now what we're going to do is we're going to select one of the glow, scale it down a bit, and turn down the saturation. This will make the glow wider. And after moving it to the center of the other glow, you'll notice it starts to look like actual light, or so. I don't like it. Looks like a cool ball of light. Okay, you can use this strategy for basically anything. For example, this car I made, and it's kind of ugly. Don't judge me, but yeah. Moving on to our next topic. You notice these windows right here? You see how they're clear? You may be thinking,
oh, you use an opacity trigger. That's what you did.
No. When you take a object with blending on it and turn the brightness down, it behaves the same way an object with a low opacity would, and it becomes clear. As you can see right here, one uses an alpha/opacity trigger, and the other one uses simply an object with a blending color channel and a low brightness HSV. This can save you from assigning groups to objects just to turn the opacity down, when you can do it with one object and one color channel. Moving on to our final topic, that's going to be the use of black blending and pulse triggers. Have you ever noticed how rated levels will have several color channels that are just black blending? This is why. When you assign an object a color channel with black blending, the opacity is 0. Because I didn't do my research, but I'm pretty sure black light can't exist. So if we assign our sirens to a color channel with black blending, then they will disappear. However, if we get a pulse trigger to pulse that channel a certain color, it will make the opacity go from 0 to however bright you want it to be. Before I knew you could do this, I used to put two alpha triggers right next to each other to create a pulse effect. I'm sure I can't be the only person who's done this, but it really was not efficient at all. This is the right way to do it. This is mostly just a pulse trigger in one color channel. Once you understand how to change the saturation and brightness to make light look realistic, you can do anything. I hope you found this video helpful, but that's all for today. I don't know, comment, like, and subscribe. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum.